Hello to the 0 viewers who are currently watching me because I just hit the stream button. I'm going to do a real quick Legacy Cube draft. Kicking it off right now. Only have time for one because I'm starting kind of late. Could have done, if I'd started, I probably could have started an hour or two ago and then had time for two, but this time I'm only going to do one. Hopefully it's sweet. Kind of eyeing white if I can, but we'll see what I open. Well, I like Liliana. I think she's pretty strong. I like Wormcoil Engine. If we could Wormcoil Engine and then table Ancient Tomb, that would be pretty sick. I mean, Wormcoil Engine is the most generically good card here. Mother of Hermits is decent in white. Liliana would be decent in maybe like a white-black control deck. I think those are the ones I'm most interested in. Risk Kites is fine, but not exciting. I think I'm going to start off on Wormcoil Engine. I think it's the most generically good card here. Let me start up my chat program so I can see if anybody says anything. 0 viewers, like I said. This must not be full size because usually, yeah, so usually one extra card ends up on the bottom there. Yeah, I don't see anything crazy here. If I wanted to be mono red, Fiery Confluence ended up being like the best card in that deck. I think Wormcoil is pretty good. Dahlia's alright. Liliana Vess is not great. If I wanted to go white-blue, I like Ojutai. Savannah is good if I want to be white, green-white. It's not terrible. Not that much is good here. I feel like taking a dual land, either black-blue or what green-white, which are like polar opposites. I just don't think anything else is good here. Like Bomat Courier would be a slam dunk if I was mono-red. Nothing else here jumps out at me. Everything is fine, but nothing is good. Ojutai is probably the second best card here other than a land, but I don't even know if I want it other than a land. And it puts me in 2 colors, too. I guess if I really wanted to be mono-white, I could grab Honor of the Pure. If I was just, like, white weenie. Could be fun to go white weenie. I think I'm going to try... I'm going to grab Underground Sea. Maybe I'll end up white-black or black-blue again. Shellback Isle's nice. Not a lot here. Not a lot of black. A little bit more white. I do think Elspeth Knight Errant is pretty fine. It's not like amazing, but it's not bad. This land will obviously be useful if I end up on that. But there was like nothing in that last pack that I was excited about. Damnation also pretty good. Now let's take the Planeswalker. I think Shellback Isle is the only other thing I would consider in this. I don't think any of the other cards here are that great. You think I should take Damnation? Think I should just be Control? Alright, fine, Melissa. I believe. Liliana the Last Hope's pretty sweet. I guess maybe we could just go black. I like Ashiok a lot too. Ashiok probably won't table, but if it did, it would be great. And we do have the Underground Sea already. I think I like Liliana more than Ashiok here. What do you think, Melissa? It's true. Damnation is pretty good with Wormcoil. I think I like Liliana. I really want Splash Yacht, but I don't think it's going to happen. You don't like any of them? You don't like Liliana? She's so good. I can him to Turok. That'd be pretty sweet. I could get a Swords. White and black protection, not the worst. I think both of these are fine. I mean, Preordain's really good if I do want to go white. I do want to go black-blue. I think it's one of these two, probably. I like him to Turok a lot. I'll wait a second and let you chime in on this one too, Melissa, if you have any opinions. You think I should get the sword? We don't have like any creatures and we're running Damnation. I think that sword might. I mean, Light and Shadow is pretty good. I think I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take him. Well, we could go more on the sweeper plan. We got 2 more sweepers here. Toxic Deluge. We could just like go hardcore black-blue control. Dismiss is not bad either. Toxic Deluge I think is really good. Could just wrath their lands too. Pretty good. The sword very well might table too. I'm gonna go Toxic Deluge if we're on the killing stuff plan. This is an interesting pick. This is a pretty good removal spell. This is a pretty good draw spell. Nothing that's super exciting. I don't think I played this blue card. I think it's one of these two. I do like this just because it deals with planeswalkers, which is pretty powerful. I think I'm going to snap this one up. Well, I could go white-blue land. I could go white-black land. That would let me play white a little bit better if I wanted to do that. Or I could go Massacre Worm. Take the last black. Well, I guess not the last black. There's disfigures in this pack, too. I mean, Massacre Worm is not bad. It does have that kind of wrath effect, too. Kill all the little dorks. Just wrath everything. Wrath and removal and play a couple big threats. Would be a pretty funny deck. I don't know if it'll be good. I don't know what Dead Crocodile means. Is that from the last pack? Well, I ended up taking Massacre Worm. I could do Drana, or I could do just a land. This land, if I end up... I mean, I have Fixing for blue, but I don't actually have any blue cards yet, so I really have a lot of flexibility. I don't think Drana is that good in this deck, but I could just take her anyway. I mean, it cuts blue to the person... It cuts black to the person next to me, which is kind of nice. Maybe it forces them into other stuff. I don't think I need the John Catacombs yet. I don't have any other blue cards. Alright. Literally nothing here. I'll take this. Well, I guess I could cast... So the options are I could cast Active Aggression if I really wanted to, or I could take Scrap Heap Scrounger. I mean, he does work with well with the Wraths because he's a 3-2 that you can bring back from your graveyard by exiling another creature, I believe. So, yeah, let's take him, I guess. Well, if we wanted to go white-black, we could go Elspeth. Otherwise, we could go Abyssal Persecutor. I mean, Abyssal Persecutor, again, does work well with the Wraths. So, both options are pretty reasonable. I do like Planeswalkers. I think they also work pretty well with this Damnation plan, because this one just makes tokens over and over again. Actually, I'm going to try the Planeswalker. Maybe we can go white-black. Second Sun, I don't think so. I guess it's Divining Top, which I don't really like to play. I guess it's, I mean, it's fine, or Underworld Connections, which we're kind of filled up at the 3-drop slot, so not looking the best. I'm going to take Top, but I'm not sure we play it. Gifted Aetherborn I actually think is pretty playable. Just Death Touch Lifelink for 2 is not bad. I guess the other option is I could raise the Alarm, which would be fine in this kind of deck, maybe. I'm going to Gifted Aetherborn, though. Gatekeeper could be a nice little removal spell. I mean, we are currently almost mono black. Relic Order to the sideboard. White might be the second most open color if I'm getting that last pick. Not that he's really bad in this cube, though, I think. Oh, another white-black land. Nothing really exciting here at all in white or black, as far as I can tell. I could take literally another Wrath and just play Wrath.deck, like Toxic Deluge, Damnation, Day of Judgment. I could also take the Fixing. The Fixing would be good if I end up white-black, which... I do like Elspeth quite a bit. None of the blue cards... Basically, none of the cards in this deck are great. Maybe I just take Solemn Sun Malacrum. He fixes me. He draws me a card when he dies. He works well with Wrath. It might just be decent. I could also take the Mindstone Ramp, which wouldn't be bad. I think I'm going to take Solemn because that lets me splash whatever my second color ends up being pretty easily. But a bunch of cards in here I wouldn't mind seeing back. Isolated Tackle, Day of Judgment, Liliana Heretical Healer all seem pretty good. Oh, you want, oh, Dead Crocodile was the -4/-4 to all creatures. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotcha. Elsbeth Tyrael. Oh, this is the one that's really bad. I don't want that one. Well, this is another Wrath. Destroy all dragon creatures or destroy all non-dragon creatures. I don't know if I want that Wrath, though. I think I'd rather have Chupacabra. When he enters the battlefield, destroy a creature. Or I could go, if I want to stay blue, I could go Remand. Or Duplicant is also a removal spell, although I have 2 6-drops already, so I don't know if I really want to slam that. This is what I like. I mean, Polluted Delta, if I want to go blue, Polluted Delta would be sweet. I do love Consecrated Sphinx, too, if I could get into blue. I don't know, this pick is tricky. I'm not even sure what I want. I like all the cards a fair amount. I think I'm deciding partly whether I want to be black, blue, or black, white. Oh god. I'm gonna take the Chupacabra. Vasquez Exempt is fine. I don't like either of those. This is like the best white removal, and this is the best black-white dual land. So we have a lot of removal already, huh? Deluge, Damnation, Downfall, Gatekeeper. This can kind of be a removal. This is a removal. Massacre Worm is kind of a removal. I think we just go the land here, although I think there's 3 cards here we're happy to see wheel, maybe even Battlesphere. So I think I'm just going to grab the land and assume we're black-white. I think we have too many big creatures to run Confidant. I don't like Kakusho. You like Kakusho that much? I don't think Kakusho is actually that good. I'm sorry. I mean, he's okay. He's playable. I just don't think he's like at the level of Massacre Worm probably. But we already have. This is a worm-based deck. Kakusho is not a worm. Worms only. Massacre Worm, Worm Coil Engine. I need another worm at the 6-drop slot. Anguished Unmaking is pretty sweet. Bob is a little aggressive. Mirren Crusader would be really good too. Those are the 2 that jump out at me as being pretty good. But double white might be hard for the deck. I mean, admittedly, I am probably running Elsbeth if I go white. But I think Anguished Unmaking is pretty reasonable here. There's an Angel in the pack, I will say. Maybe Melissa's rooting for that one, but I think that's just too high on the curve. Another Sword. I don't like this Sword as much. We could go Emrakul, although I don't think we're going to likely have a way to cheat him into play, not that I've seen yet. I think this Sword is one of the less good ones. Oh no, actually this one's really good in Cube Draft, because putting the top 10 cards of your library into your graveyard kills you in like 2 turns or something, 1 or 2 hits, so it's not actually bad. We're a little creature light to want Sword. I mean, not to say that would be fine. I think we're either going Angel or Obnixilis, one of the 2. We do have, this is a good blink target, this is a good blink target. That's probably it, right? So we have 2 good blink targets. Or I could just go Obnixilis. I think I'm going to go the Planeswalker. Draws, kills, pretty good. Oh no, opposition. I don't think we're an opposition deck. I'd like to go opposition though. I might go Distended Mindbender. That's, you can sack a creature to reduce its cost, and then you get to take 2 cards out of your opponent's hand, one with converted mana cost 3 or less, and one with 4 or more. The other option is Spectral Possession, which would also be pretty nice. Or I guess Living Death. Actually, well, Living Death I don't think is that good. I say we could bring all the creatures we wrapped back to the board, but most of them are going to be our opponents. So I think it's one of these 2. I'll take Distended Mindbender. Linvala the Preserver. Oh god. Well, this has almost nothing. I think I'm actually going to go Windswept Teeth because it can fetch Scrubland. I guess it can't fetch C if we decided to splash blue, but it can definitely fetch Scrubland. It gives us a second way to get both colors on the board easily. Exhume. I mean, Exhume is fine, but it's both players, and we're not like turboing anything out. Ponder is good if we want to go blue instead, or in addition to black-white. I think I'm going to take the land. Phyrexian Metamorph we could run anyway. Chromatic Lantern is maybe what we want. This guy is not good, right? Yeah, he's not good. Luna's Prowler. So I think it's Metamorph or Chromatic Lantern. Chromatic Lantern lets all of your lands tap for any color, and then also just ramps you. It's just a 3 mana rock, that gives you an additional mana. Blue actually looks pretty open going this way. Phyrexian Metamorph is super tempting. It's just a 3 mana copy, whatever. Could use a couple 1-drops. Medical Healer, Isolated Chapel. Those are the 2 choices. I mean, I only have 1 white card right now, so maybe, or I guess I have 2. Maybe I don't even want Isolated Chapel yet. Mindstone's fine too. I could go Liliana. I guess she triggers off of sacrificing the Distended Mindbender. Feels like too many 3-drops, so I think I'm going to put her in the sideboard for now. None of these are very good. I'm going to take the Remand and throw it in the sideboard. I can see going blue. Hey! It wheeled! You want me to go Kakusho? I'll go Kakusho just for you, Melissa. I'll go Kakusho just for you. Battlesphere and Vraska's Contempt, I think, are also both totally reasonable here. I think, actually, if it were up to me, I'd probably take Vraska's Contempt, but I'm taking the Kakusho. I can tell in Melissa's heart that she wants it. Alright, I guess I go Dark Confidant and don't play it. I don't think unless we cut all our high end. Alright, we're also probably not running Razaketh. A little too high. Living Death, again, probably not. And hey, we got a Planeswalker last pick. Kiora, the Crashing Wave. Not one of the stronger ones, unfortunately. What do we have here? So, things that I like. If we want to try to splash blue, Glenlund was nice. I like Shriekmaw a lot. Unexpectedly Absent is pretty good. That one puts a non-land permanent from play on top of its owner's library, X from the top. So usually, a lot of times you just do 1. You do sort of Feast and Famine. Also not bad. What are you thinking, Melissa, or anybody else in chat? Do you guys have preferences? Bunch of decent things in our color. A few better things outside of our color, like Glenalendra. We could try to splash. We do have an Underground Sea, but we don't have a good way to get it. So it might be a little tricky for us. I don't think we're heavy enough blue to really feel good about running it. Shriekmaw probably would be my pick. Our 5-drop's a little light. I mean, it could also slide in as in the 2 just as a removal. I don't have green mana, Melissa. I do love Deranged Hermit, though. He's awesome, but I don't think we can splash green here. Alright. I think Melissa's being silly. I'm taking Shriekmaw. Unexpectedly Absent is really good, too. But double white is a little intimidating for a deck that's not running all that much white. Bitter Blossom I like. Helps us rebuild after one of our many, many wraths. Might get us a little low on life is the only problem. We have Wormcoil to get life back. Why do I care about that? Coalition Relic is really good too, actually. Helps you splash another 3 mana rock. Actually ramps you 2. No, I mean, it could just be Coalition Relic, I guess. I think it's either that or Bitter Blossom. We're a little light on 2-drops. Let's go Bitter Blossom. What do you think, Melissa? Declaration in Stone's not terrible either, just as an exile effect, I guess. Godpharaoh's Gift could be pretty cool. Oh, I guess that... Man, Godpharaoh's Gift would be super sweet. I think I'm going to wait and see if that wheels, but if Godpharaoh's Gift wheels, it could be super sweet just because we have so much... Squirrels are not the new meta. It's a lie. If Godpharaoh's Gift wheels, we could, like... keep bringing things back from our graveyard that we wrath away. We are almost mono black again. I don't know how we keep ending up in mono black. Maybe just nobody else likes it. So Erebos could be good, but I think I'd rather take Whip here. Whip is pay 4 mana and tap it. You get to return a creature from your graveyard to play until end of turn. Then you sacrifice it, and also all of the creatures you control have lifelink, and this can only be activated as a sorcery. Don't know if we'd play it 100%, but it's definitely relatively good. It works well with Shriekmaw, for instance, because you can just pay 2, sack Shriekmaw, pay 4, immediately get him back again. Yeah, I'm not that into mono black. I wanted to be black-white. I guess we could go... Oh, know what we could do? We could go Selfless Spirit in addition to... Oh, it only works with Damnation, though. Oh, God. I'm going to try Whip. I don't know. Selfless... Oh, maybe I'll go Selfless Spirit. Sorin Markov is a little too expensive. I like Ophiomancer. I like Hangerback Walker reasonably well. Hangerback Walker also goes well with our Wraths because you get creatures after your Wrath equal to the number of counters on it. Maybe that's just the pick. I do like Brimaz. I think that many white pips is going to be a little tricky. I think it's Ophiomancer or Hangerback Walker. I think I'm going to grab Hangerback Walker for the synergy I talked about. I feel like we're going to be wrathing the board repeatedly, and hopefully the Hangerback Walker can give us a little added value after we do that. Liliana Death's Majesty. I've been really impressed with Liliana Death's Majesty, so I think I might grab that. I'm not seeing any white in the pack. I think that's a pretty good 5-drop. That's a pretty cool Dancing Lady emote. I didn't know they had that. Yeah, none of the lanes here are good for me. None of the spells are really good for me. I don't think we're a Gary deck. Chainer's Edict I like. Elspeth Sun's Champion. That's a really, really good finisher. That's such a good finisher that I might even run it over Kakusho. Just break Melissa's heart. Would that break your heart, Melissa, if I just cut Kakusho for Elspeth Sun's Champion? I mean, I could go like Chainer's Edict or Tasigur instead, but... Maybe I could cut Massacre Worm too. I don't know. Chainer's Edict is also a good option. Maybe it's the better option, but she's pretty sweet. So, can I get through this pack without taking an Angel? That's the question. I mean, Legion's Landing actually wouldn't be terrible in this deck. If you can flip it, you just have something to spend your mana on after you just wrath all the stuff away. Another removal spell. We do have a lot of removal spell effects already, so maybe we just don't need it. Gisela agrees, Melissa. You gotta pick one. I don't know which one to take. I'll take Gisela. You've convinced me by not saying anything. You probably didn't have time to respond. Well, nothing really here for us. We could go Marshalku. It's another Wrath, which is kind of funny. Oh, I didn't take the boots. I'm sorry. Or we could take Bloodghast. Bloodghast is good. He comes back from the Wraths and he just kills people. More dudes? Oh no! I did it wrong. My girlfriend's mad at me. Unexpectedly Absent or Banisher Priest. I think Unexpectedly Absent because Banisher Priest is kind of risky if we're running Wraths. Yeah, let's take Unexpectedly Absent here. Godpharaoh's Gift. I think I'm going to slam that, and I might even run it. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a lot of cuts to make. Hey, there's the Whip. I'm probably not going to run it, but you never know. But we got a lot of options for things we could run. Like, we definitely have plenty of playables. Ophiomancer came back. I mean, I could splash Hostage Taker too, who's also pretty good. But I think I'll just grab Ophiomancer. Might be better than some of the 3-drops we have. I think Gatekeeper and Malik here might be cuttable. Gary, you can go on the sideboard. Hey, Chainer's Edict came back. That one's pretty playable. I might do that over Unexpectedly Absent just for mana reasons. Yeah, we have a lot of cuts to make. And yeah, nobody else is in black. Holy God. Like, I tried to go with some white, and we just got all black anyway. Oh, was there a Sorin in there I didn't take? Oh my God. What was I doing? I should have taken Soren. I ruined everything. All right. Selfless Spirit, I think, could be sideboardable. Scrappy Scrounger, I'm not that high on, but he does work well with theme. Gifted Aetheling, Changer's Edict, Bitter Blossom, Scrappy. So that's a bunch there. 3 drops. This fixes our mana, which is nice. Liliana the Last Hope, Hero's Downfall, Toxic Deluge, Opium Answer. I like all of these pretty well. Elspeth Knight Errant is a little aggressive in terms of the mana. So is Gisela. I think Knights Errant there's more argument for. This is another thing that helps fix, so I think we got to keep it. I think I might cut Whip. I'm ruining everything? Oh no. I didn't end up with Lightning Greaves though. I can just run top as my only 1-drop. Actually might not be terrible. This is like down here somewhere. We got 0 1-drops, which is pretty crazy. I gotta make how many more cuts? Oh god. 6? No, 5. 5 cuts. Distended Mindbender is sweet, but maybe I cut him here. I'm not sure how good he is. I can see cutting Massacre Worm or Kakusho. This is really a 2-drop. Boop. Okay, Melissa, I'm going to give you an option. I'm going to give you an option. Should I cut? Yes, the theme is in my heart, which is why the deck is black. It's pretty good. I like it. Black like my soul. Do I cut Gisela or do I cut Elspeth? Which one do you think, Melissa? I feel like I cut Gisela, but it's also the only angel in the deck, so I feel like maybe you want that one instead of Knight Errant. And I'm willing to cut either, so it's up to you. I guess I could just cut all the white and run it mono black, pretty much. That'd be pretty lame, though. So, Elspeth Knight Errant, +1, create a 1/1. Or you can +1, target creature gains +3/+3 and flying until end of turn. Yep. Elspeth Knight Errant makes tokens and buffs them. And her minus is get an emblem with artifacts, creatures, enchantments, and lands you control have indestructible. Which does seem pretty good in our deck that has, you know, a couple wrath effects. So it doesn't seem like the worst. Gisela's just 4/3, flying, first strike, lifelink, and then it has that meld ability that we can't use because I didn't draft the other half of it. Okay. I think I like both our 5 drops. Maybe I have to cut. Maybe I'll cut Skin Render too. He's good, but I like Ravenous Chupacabra better. I think I either got to cut Massacre Worm or Kakusho also. I didn't see a decision from Melissa, so I'm cutting Gisela until she tells me. I'm holding it hostage. I guess I could cut both. Maybe God Pharaoh's Gift just isn't good. Let me separate by type here. I think I just don't have enough creatures. So maybe God Pharaoh's Gift just doesn't make it because I don't have that many creatures. Oh, wow. Damn it, Melissa, why are you spamming? It doesn't feel like you're spamming, but I guess maybe when there's only 2 people, it's like, you've done half of the last couple of comments. Yeah, maybe I cut out this, and that lets me keep an extra creature. Man, I could cut Massacre Worm and just run Kakusho. He's fine. Flying, and he's dedicated damage when he dies. Both of these 2 are pretty good. The nice thing about this one is it kills all my opponent's little stuff, and I guess I do have a bunch of little stuff though too. I don't know. Maybe this is better. mean, looks like a pretty reason. I mean, this is really down here probably. It looks like a pretty reasonable curve. We're missing the 1-drop completely, which sucks, but otherwise it doesn't look bad. I like our top end, although it's not. And this is really 2-drop too. Not like super exciting. We don't want to run too many white sources, but we need double white for a couple of our spells, so we need to run at least a few. 3, 12. That actually looks about right to me. That gives us 5 white sources and 14 black sources. Yeah, 5 white, 14 black sounds pretty good to me. We're not running like Phyrexian Obliterator or any of those like solid all black pip cards, so we might have some trouble hitting these turn 2 ones on turn 2 if we have bad luck, but I think that's fine. All right, I'm going to save the deck, and I guess I'm going to play it like this unless you guys have last minute suggestions to give me. Yep, that is my plan. My plan is to kill all their stuff and then play my stuff, and then also just try to stick some planeswalkers. I have a bad feeling about this deck. Something about it, I think the fact that I don't have any 1-drops, it just doesn't quite feel like the deck came together the way I intended to, but I mean, it has sweet cards in it. Well, yeah, I think this is keepable. If they get out to an early start, we can Toxic Deluge on 3, not the worst. We can now him on 2, that feels pretty nice. Assuming they don't have Counterspell, which they probably do, but you never know. They're holding up 2 blue. I don't know about this. I'm a little worried. I'm going to run out Scrappy Scrounger instead of him to Terracking. Man, short. Play something down onto the board. Nope, still holding up Counterspell. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Actually, why did I do 3? I could do a 3-drop now if I want. I feel like it's better to play like Scrap Heap Scrounger and have him counter that. You think he's not going to? You think I should just play like him or... Like the thing is, the only options I really have are him or Lantern. I don't really want to get either of those countered, but probably doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm not going to do. I'm just going to play Scrap Heap Scrounger. Brainstorm, sure. I didn't quite catch your advice is the problem. Maybe on one of these streams I should actually get you in the room hanging out with me and telling me what to do. We can draft together. Well, the double white ain't happening anytime soon. Actually, let's attack. See what he does. I was really hoping to hit a land there. Well, now he probably has just like Cryptic up or something. I'm gonna slam Lantern here. See what he does. Looks like he has a counter. Dismiss, sure. Well, I guess I should have done it last turn. I did it wrong. He has 5 mana now. Kill spell, sure. Come on, land. I mean, I'm gonna try. He probably has another counter spell. Yep, well, literally all counterspell.deck, and we're not drawing lands. Could be bad. I don't know. It's hard to tell. He also hasn't played anything that threatens me, so it's not like necessarily going to be a big deal, but... Come on, land. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to play a 1/1 Walking Ballista. A Hangerback Walker, rather. Counters it. Snapcaster, short. Dismiss. Yep. Wow, that's really good. Yikes. Alright. Still hasn't shown me anything that wins the game yet, so I'm not like that worried, but I do need to draw land, otherwise I'm going to be screwed. Slam a Consecrated Sphinx. You know you want to. This is going a little sad. I'm sorry, guys. I thought we could do better. But this deck is it's a lot of counter spells. I think there's only like 5 or 6 counter spells in the whole cube. Pretty crazy that he hit like, well, 3, but technically 4 given that he had Snapcaster. Opponent's tanking for a super long time. Okay, he played a land. Kiki-Jiki, short. He probably just has another counter spell up, I guess? I don't even know. Oh, he can just tap Kiki-Jiki to copy Reflector Mage. What do I get? Damnation. Well, I think what I need him to do is... I think I just have to pass here with my instant speed kill up. Okay, take it. Might have been the wrong play. I did that so that if he wanted to do the trick where he taps to counter with Reflector Mage, he had to do that on his turn. Yeah, that's fine. He's going to get a counter off. Yep, that's fine. Now I think I Toxic Deluge for 2. I mean, he might just have another counter spell, but I'm going to try it. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. How? Alright, whatever. Seriously, I think there's like only 6 in the whole deck, cube, and he has like, oh my god. He's still in the top 20 cards of his deck. Yeah, that one's fine. If he has another one up, oh, I guess now he can just hold up Kiki counter still for a while. This is pretty ridiculous. I think we've lost, but I don't know if I should give up yet. We'll see if he wants to get value off it here. No, he doesn't. I mean, I think I still have a chance. I think I need to Anguished Unmaking, end of turn, and then Damnation. Assuming he doesn't have a... counter in hand as well. Sure, copy him. Disallow it. Yeah. You got it. Alright, pass turn. It's tempting to Liliana here. But I think I'm going to Damnation. And he probably just has another counter in hand. Yep. Alright. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't think I've ever seen this many counters from any deck ever in this cube. This is ridiculous. Okay. I'm just going to scoop here. I don't think there's any... I guess that's not true. If we top deck... No, we need one more mana too. We need mana plus Massacre Worm. Yeah, we're just dead. Oh, he has lethal here anyway. Yep. Alright. Against that deck, removal didn't feel that good. I guess that's the one thing I would say. There's no way to get past his counters. But yeah, removal didn't... I mean, removal felt okay because he did have threats that we wanted to kill eventually, but it wasn't as good as it would usually be. Oh yeah, we don't have Massacre Worm in the deck, huh? What do we have? We have Kakusho. Maybe this is just better. I don't know. I don't see very much to change. I'm going to run it back and just hope that that doesn't happen again. I feel a little bad like that. I love blue, but it is tricksy. It's definitely true. I'm not like tilted, but I'm a little bit like that was definitely frustrating. That was like there I felt like there was nothing I could do. Like I think he countered my spell from turn, I don't know, 3 to turn 6 or something. Just every single turn he had a counter spell. I mean, I don't think there's that much you can do against that. Well, the Snapcaster wasn't that big a deal. It was Snapcaster plus Kikijiki. Basically, just that's a really good synergy, right? Not as good as the combo, which I'm sure he has in his deck, which is why I don't want to go down too many removal spells. But yeah, a little ridiculous. Let's go first. Well, we got to mulligan this one. I think we got to keep this one, although it's not good. I think I bottom the land just because we already have basically the equivalent of 4. Land go. Well, being on the play is going to help a little bit. We're going to actually be able to get the Scrap Heap Scrounger out when he couldn't possibly have a counter spell. Okay, he probably has a counterspell here, but I am going to try to run out Chromatic Lantern. Remanded, short. I think that's the only 2-drop counterspell he has, but he's played it both games. Get in for 3. Oracle, sure. Well, I'm going to get to resolve something here. It's just a matter of whether I want to resolve a Hangerback X2 or if I want to resolve a Solemn Simulacrum. I think probably want to resolve a Solemn Simulacrum. I guess the other option is I could resolve Hangerback X1 plus Chromatic Lantern, wouldn't be bad. Yep. Land. Attack in. I guess he can't counter much right now because he doesn't have blue. Now he does. Well, he's going to slam something though. Chandra, sure. What does Chandra want to do? Killed my guy? What is this madness? I think I go Chromatic Lantern, Hero's Downfall on Chandra. Doesn't feel great, but I think that's probably the play. Otherwise, you can keep uptaking it. Oh yeah, now all these can do any color mana. Black. Black. Kill this. Oh, actually, I probably should have killed Seagate Oracle and swung in on her. This is just a bad play. Didn't think about it at the time, but I played that poorly. Because, yeah, there was no reason to do it that way. Oh well, that's fine. Oh god, I gotta play slower, I guess. Play smarter. Okay, now he's almost definitely holding up counter spells. I mean, I can play both my things this turn. Black, black. Bloodghast. Okay. Black, black. Gifted Aetherborn. Okay. Black. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save my Hangerback for next turn. I guess I just pass here because I can't actually attack in. Yeah, this was a really bad play because I could have gotten a bunch of damage by now. All right. Okay, he passes. Black, black. Okay. Which one of these two do I play? He almost definitely has a counter spell up. Let's just attack. See what he does. I feel like I can kind of force him to... Okay, he goes to 9. I feel like I can kind of force him to make the first play because... I know he has like almost all counter spells, and I'm way ahead on board, so he's down to 9 life. So I feel like he has to play something. I mean, he can Snapcaster Flame Slash or something, but he's got to play something. Otherwise, I'm going to win the game eventually. Okay, Siege Gang Commander. Well, that's a pretty good one. Okay, untap. 1, 2, 3. I think we Liliana the Last Hope, and then maybe evoke Shriekmaw. Let's kill one of these. I mean, the other option is I could just play down Hangerback. I think I evoke the Shriekmaw and just get rid of the Siege Gang. Kill the Siege Gang. Don't want him using that ability. I'll get in with Scrap Heap Scrounger, but not the other one. Jumps. Good block with 2. I can always bring him back. I have plenty of fodder in my graveyard. Okay, he blocks with 2. Seems good. Okay. Jace, sure. Does this mini brainstorm effect. I need to separate them into 2 piles. There we go. He can either get 2 lands or a careful consideration. Probably takes the 2 lands, honestly. Yep, takes the 2 lands. Seems good. Well, let's plus here. Let's attack the Jace. He blocks and loses his creature, sure. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Try to him, see what happens. He loses a Snapcaster and a Remove Soul. I could play Hangerback, or I could just bring back this guy from the graveyard. Let's just bring back that guy from the graveyard, I think. Up to 5 here. I need to get to 7 to alt. Her alt's pretty overwhelming, but if he has a Kiki combo, he could just win out of nowhere. Okay, he minuses to get another Brainstorm. I think I want it like this. I think you can have Kiernos and Flame Tongue, which doesn't feel great, but I think that's fine. Oh, this was a really good hit for him. I guess Kiernos is dangerous to give him because Kiernos can hit Liliana. Okay, he goes to pass turn. Oh, nope, he doesn't pass turn. What's he doing? I bring back Scrap Heap Scrounger end of turn, certainly. That would have been, yeah, if you had like a... Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's use its ability. Get a land. Black. Blah. Let's exile Solemn Simulacrum. Okay. Land for turn. Get back a Bloodghast. Yes. I think I cast Elspeth here. Is that lethal? It's probably not lethal, but I'm going to try to do it anyway. Let's give Bloodghast +3/+3 and flying. Attack with both. Don't think he has a counter now. I'm just going to put out Walking Ballista and try to make it bigger. If he has another sweeper, it could kind of go sideways, but I do get a 1/1 if he does that. Does he have a counter here? He might have, he doesn't have remand. No, he has nothing. All right. Can he stay alive? Well, this definitely ended up being a game. He has a ton of mana. Can he beat my board? Don't think I've seen anybody play Hour of Devastation yet. It's pretty good. Wellington Kavu, sure. Kills my Hangerback Walker. Oh, does he have a sweeper also? Is that what it is? That would be pretty good. No, it does not seem to. Alright. I don't quite get how he beats me just attacking with everything. Like a 1 damage kills him, so I'm just going to attack all here and not try to do anything fancy. If he has good removal, I have stuff to bring things back from the graveyard. I can play land to bring Bloodghast back. I can put down a 1/1. Oh, he has Cryptic. Sure. Don't think I do play the land out just in case I need to get back guy. Make a 1/1. No, he has 1 turn. Okay, he gives up. I say I don't think it's likely he can get out of that. Alright, what did we learn about his deck? Still not a lot of creatures, although having a few of our own is definitely good. It was super, like, I didn't think Scrappy Scrounger was that good, but it was super good there. Just gets around his graveyard hate. No, not his graveyard, gets around his counters by, like, not being a cast trigger. And we basically got a board presence down, and then him sitting behind counters didn't do anything, because he had to tap out and play threats to answer us. Anything I want to change? I could run Selfless Spirit to protect from that Wrath he played. It is a little hard to tap out for giant things, but maybe that's fine. I was thinking maybe good on Chainer's Edict, because just he doesn't run that many creatures. I think I'm going to try that. I don't know. I'm not optimistic about our chances here. But I'm going to give it a shot. 1 lander, not keepable, unfortunately. Close to keepable. We have a bunch of 2-drops, but can't keep the 1 lander. I think other than that, it's actually pretty good. Another 1 lander. Almost exactly the same hand, too. Oh my god. I guess I mulligan again? Don't think I can keep the 1 lander again. Well, here we go. Hopefully I have non-land on top. That's good. I mean, Wormcoil is really good, but he's just going to get countered by turn 6. He had to go down to 6-2 at least, so staying at 5 doesn't feel that bad. Means he is at least also in a little bit of trouble. And if he doesn't have a turn 2 counter, him to Turok could wreck his hand, so it's always possible. Yeah, him is very good. I think I keep this on top just because I can, if he counters it, I can keep recurring it. And it's playable right now. And I think I just slam him turn 2. If he has the counter, he has the counter. Well, he has both his colors. Gonna need a white to play that. Let's him. Discards Forbid and Pia. Sure. Well, it's got perfect lands, Seagate Oracle. Well, that's really good against our Bloodghast, unfortunately. And it fixes his hand. We don't have anything good to resolve turn 3 unless we top deck it. Come on. Nope. Land is not the worst. Man, do I play out Bloodghast? I should probably play out Bloodghast. I was like, otherwise I could leave up Anguish Stone Making, but he's tapped down. Bloodghast feels pretty bad here, though. But Anguish Stone Making doesn't feel that good either. So I'm just going to play down Bloodghast. Like, what do I'm not Anguish Stone Making him now. Like, the Seagate Oracle is not good. Another land, yep. It's playing down something. Oh, careful consideration main phase, sure. Well, we get to resolve something next turn if we want, but we're probably just not going to have anything, honestly. He gets rid of Remand, Brainstorm, get rid of a lot of good cards. Well, this, I think Gifted Aetherborn is decent. This can attack into his guy at least. I guess I could have just killed this guy and attacked him too, but doesn't feel the best. One, two, three, four, five, sure. Alright. I mean, I think that's worth exiling. Right, it's indestructible, but this is an exile effect, so that should be fine. I'm just gonna exile it. Could be the wrong decision, but I think it's reasonable. He's on a really slow clock. If he taps out again when we top deck land, I feel pretty good. Looks like he's only spending... No, he's spending 4. Probably to kill this thing. Okay. Come on, top deck land. Top deck land. Well, it gives us the ability to do it next turn. But that doesn't help us right now. We are definitely not in the driver's seat here. He has 3 cards left in hand, and I would be very surprised if one of them is not a counterspell. Yep. I think we're losing. Alright, what do we top deck? A land. If we'd gotten that last turn, we'd be great. Do you guys think I should jam the Worm Coil? I think it's the right thing to do, but I could also just wait until he taps down for something. I think... He blocks. I figured he would block. I'm just playing a lane this turn anyway, so it didn't actually matter. Yep. God, it feels so bad to jam the Worm Coil here. He has so much mana open. I kind of want to draw something worse to try to bait the counter. Doesn't feel good though. It probably just won't work. Gets in for 4. Yep. I can't do this for much longer. One, two, three, 4. Well, he can't mana leak me? Yep, dismiss. You got it. It's like if we could resolve this spell, we'd be fine, but he obviously is just sitting on a pile. He probably has Snapcaster Mage or something in hand. He's probably just sitting on a pile of counter spells. Another land. Oh my god. Okay, it's time. Yeah, this isn't going to resolve, but it's time to try. And I guess I'll play this out for the heck of it. I thought it was going to stop Mana Leak, but that's not true. But it does stop Miscalc if he runs that. It does stop a few counter spells, so it's not totally crazy. Cryptic, yeah, you got it. Alright. I mean, I assume he wins here. That was frustrating. That was just a really bad draw, though. Oop. We lose. Wah, wah. Well, that sucked. I mean, I think if we didn't go to 5, we would have had a great shot that game. But going to 5 was hard. And admittedly, his guy did match up pretty well against us. Are there any changes we wanted to make to the deck after seeing that game? Or would any of these guys have, like, saved us there, been particularly good? I don't think so. I think this is probably fine. I'm going to run it. Definitely not a good matchup for us. We have a lot of removal, so we're kind of expecting them to run a lot of creatures, and that guy obviously just had almost no creatures, but it still felt very winnable. It just... down that stretch, we didn't really get what we needed. I mean, he obviously got a bunch of the cards that he would have wanted. And he tapped out, so we could have resolved really good stuff. Like if we had resolved a Liliana or something big like that, or an Elspeth, we would have been in great shape. But unfortunately, oh man, I wish there can be only one Kakusho. Man, I think I keep this hand. We need one more land. We do have a sack effect, but the problem is the colors are kind of bad because we do have that one white land. But I think it's still keepable, especially on the draw. We do at least have a Chainer's Edict turn 2 to slow him down. And it's another blue control deck. Great. Okay, well, this is a good draw. I'm just going to... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'll just do it now. Scrubland. Go. Well, Hymn to Turok isn't going to be quite as good as his Draw a Million, but Thing in the Ice. Interesting. Alright. Well, maybe I do Chainer's Edict here. Chainer's Edict isn't really getting any better. I'm just going to Chainer's Edict him. Sack any creature you want. Okay, oh, wrong one. 2 turns left on that. Duress. Well, it gets to choose between the two. Both are pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't use my him. Maybe I should use him last turn. Let's run out Bitter Blossom. I think that's the better play. Four mana. What's he got? Jace, Architect of Thought. Sure. Probably like that. I don't know. Maybe not. No, I think I want it like this. He'll definitely take Fatal Push Serum Visions, but I think that's fine. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I want him to take Bob and play it just to lose life. Maybe it's like this, because what I care more about is him having stuff other than these. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't know. There's no good way to split these three. I would certainly hope he takes Bob Fatal Push here, but I could be wrong. Get a Bitter Blossom token, yep. Elspeth Knight Errant. I think I play Elspeth here. He has nothing else to do. Seems better than the Ravenous Chupacabra. Create a Soldier token. Pass turn. Man, if I get Elspeth down next turn, I'm just going to be making so many creatures every turn. It's going to be crazy. Okay. You might just want to kill it because it's probably dying next turn anyway. Oh, no, I guess you can do the -1/-1 thing. Probably still pretty good. And then Fatal Push the... Yeah, he does plus it. Then Fatal Push the one I pump with this. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay, 4 mana. He plays... something. Oh, he untaps. This feels like a more interesting game than the last one. This guy's not just running mono counter spells. He's running actual like threats and stuff. 5 mana. Ooh, that's big. What does he have for 5 mana? Ojutai, sure. Does that make this not threatening? I guess not. Well, I can always just Ravenous Chupacabra to kill that, so I probably will. Oh no, I can't. It has hexproof. Damn it. Ugh. Alright. That does make my life hard. What do? I can create another 1/1. Play down a Death Touch. Or a Blood Gas. Probably Death Touch. If I got in a land, I could have played Liliana. That wouldn't have been bad. So this is at, what, 7 or something? 5, 6, 7, yeah. So I can't do that one yet. Well, this plus doesn't do anything, so I guess I will wait a couple turns. Play this. Gifted Aetherborn. The flashback is at 7. I don't have 7 mana, I only have 4. Pass turn. I mean, this guy is pretty good at slowing down my token strategy. Wow, 6 mana? Oof. Alright, well, pluses again. Seems good. Serum Visions. Oh no, he did take the Serum Visions. He ditched Bob and the other one. Interesting. Leon of the Lost Hope. Well, that's a little annoying against us. We have one of those too somewhere. Okay, kills one of our fairies. Okay, no attacks, just passes. Short. Make another one. What do I get? Land. I could Liliana here. Doesn't feel great yet. Return target creatures from graveyard to the battlefield. I don't really have anything in here right now. I could plus to make a zombie. I still probably play her just to do it. I can't imagine what else I'm doing here, so I think I make this guy +3/+3 in flying. And then I go attacking, and I have to decide which one of these I hate more. And I think the answer is Jace. He probably just chumps with Dragon, I guess, or either that or he has a kill spell or something. Okay, he taps, he has. Murderous Cut, sure. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Liliana Death's Majesty. I think I'm just gonna minus to return Gifted Aetherborn. Pass turn. What does the minus here do? They'll gain Indestructible. Oh, that's not bad. And if he has another kill spell, that's pretty good. Maybe a Wrath. That'd be pretty good. Kill another creature, short. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. So he's gonna play that now. Is that what he's doing? Just to kill the Fairy Rogue? And then what's he gonna do? Take a swipe at Elsbeth, maybe? Huh? I mean, it seems pretty good. Seems playable. Or maybe he just kills Liliana here. I don't know. I don't know what he does. I'm getting another fairy token next turn, so it's not that big a deal. No, he goes at big Elspeth. I guess keeping me from ulting, maybe, is the goal? I'm not sure. Okay. Good guy. Then I have to decide which of these two is more important to kill, and I think this one, because it has flying, is the big answer. It's the obvious answer. Draw. Well, let's create a black zombie token, because that's all I can do. Might as well just do it now. I think I plus to give this one enough to do 4 damage to something. So this is a little tricky. So my options are, I could just kill... No, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, I could kill him, get another 2/2 on the field. I definitely want to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play both these cards, which feels good. Definitely want to take one of these down a notch. I guess Jace, Architect of Thought, is the bigger pain in the butt. Yep, I only do 4 to him though now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ravenous Chupacabra. On Ojutai. Okay. Bloodghast. Alright. Pass turn. Activated both Planeswalkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be active at 7, which is not bad. I guess he could activate his man lane in response or something. This is still a ways away from ulting, so I'm not super worried. Land short. He has 2 cards in hand. Damnation. Wrath. Something like that. That's my guess. Toxic Deluge X3. Yep, that's pretty much what I guessed. And then he can kill one of the 2 Planeswalkers, probably Liliana if he's smart. Well, we run that card too, but yeah, that one's a rough one for us. Okay, what else does he have? Something else too? Oof, his last card must be really good. Alright. Oh, he's going to take them both down a little bit. Okay. So he's leaving me with Death Majesty, which is interesting because I think that one's the... I think he's leaving me with the one that I would rather have, but that's alright. I'm not going to complain, that's for sure. This... Yep. Oh, he went back up to 12 somehow? I thought he was at 10. Does one of those guys have lifelink? Oh, this has lifelink, that's right. Alright, well, that's fine. Alright. Yes, I will use its ability. Alright. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 6, yep. Pass turn. I'm going to be forced into a state where I pretty much have to attack Liliana, which sucks, but that's life. Plus his Jace, yep. Kills my flying token, that's fine. Passes, does not attack because he wants them both up on defense, sure. Get another creature. Draw for turns, a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I play Chainer's Edict here. He can activate his land if he wants to sack his land instead, which he probably should. That seems fine. Sack your land. Create a zombie. Attack all at... Let's do it all at... let's do it all at Liliana. Can't get her to... Can't let her ult, so... Seems fine. Super grindy game. Hope he has a removal spell too. Spell Queller just to block. Alright, sure. He's been drawing gas. Interesting. Right, I get to draw another card. What do I get? Yeah, let's use his ability. Shriek Maw. That'll be really good next turn. I'm just going to keep the land in hand for when I want to use that. It's a Ponder. Well, that's really good for him. Basically, lets him set up his next couple draws or shuffle him away if he just has only bad stuff coming up. Unfortunately, Shriek Maw cannot kill Tetsamok, but it can kill any other creature. Okay, it kills one of my guys. I guess he can get Liliana back down to 1 if he wants to. Oh, wow. Well, that's a good draw. Bounces my zombie token, and then he can kill my Liliana. Short. That's good. That's some good stuff there. He has to attack with both. No, he just attacks with one. Oh yeah, he only has to attack with one. I don't have a blocker anymore. Short. Alright, so now it's looking bad because Liliana's going to ult unless we top deck something really good. But we might. Oh, interesting. This is during his main phase. I think like this. Alright, I think we're done. I think we just lost. Well, that's too bad. I thought we had a really good chance this game, but yeah, we drew lands the last 2 turns, and he obviously just drew only the gas, so does not look good for us now. It'll depend on what we draw here, but we draw Toxic Deluge. If I had a land in hand still, this would be great. Without a land, I don't think it's good. Is there any way I can do anything? He's gonna ult. I can kill all of the zombies he makes eventually. Maybe I just buy time until I can toxic everything away, like toxic X6. I think that's probably the correct play, but it doesn't feel good. Alright, I'm just gonna pass and see what happens. If I had a land, I could have toxic, played Bloodghast, it would have had haste, and I could have attacked. Yep, that's fine. Okay, that's fine too. There's attacking, probably with everybody except Tetsamok. Nope, no attacks. Interesting. That's very interesting. Sure. Get a couple zombies. My turn. Get another fairy. I get Anguished Unmaking. Okay, I think I pass again. I think my plan is Anguished Unmaking the Jace, maybe? I mean, the other option is I could Anguish Unmaking Tetsamok and then minus for only a tiny bit. Sure. Maybe I should have done that during the upkeep if I was going to do it. Attacks with those, sure. Go to block, block, block. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll block here. Right, take 2. Okay, get some creatures. Okay. Well, that's what I wanted. Not that it's really good enough. Do this. X6. Okay. Get a guy back. Yep. Well, we got 3 turns to win. Not sure what we can draw. I mean, Wormcoil Engine would be pretty good, I guess. Factory Fiction, huh? There you go. Those are your 2 piles. Okay. Get a guy. Draw for turn as a land. Well, I think we lose. Now we actually lose. I mean, that was my best chance for an out. I think if I had top decked Wormcoil, it might have been okay. I'm just gonna scoop because if he just attacks both, he wins. And I don't know. I don't think he's not going to attack both there. All right. What did we learn about that deck? Not a whole lot. They looked a lot like us. That was a big drawn out game. Yeah, I don't think there's that much we should change. I'm going to run it back. I don't know. I didn't say anything worth changing there. Well, this time we get the Liliana out, so that looks pretty good. Probably just play Walking Ballista turn 2 as a 1/1, which does not feel great, but get something on the board, and he can always become bigger later. Okay. Yeah, a little land flooded, but that's alright. Better than not having enough. We do at least have things to do for a few turns, and we can even Anguished Unmaking if we really want to. Okay, well, that sucks. I mean, it's not the worst because obviously I can just Anguish to making it. Which is probably what I do. I'm gonna do that on his end step probably. Which does mean I'm gonna take a damage off his Kite Self Rebooter, but I'd rather do it on his end step. I mean, he could be holding up Counterspell, I guess. That would be kind of sucky. He didn't show me any Counterspells last game, but still possibly has them. Looks like he does. Oh, he's Spell Queller. He's probably just playing Spell Queller. I'm silly. Well, I guess that's the reason I should have done it during my main phase instead. Kokusho, interesting. Alright. Play this down. Pass turn. My line is put a counter on Hangerback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I mean, when you have it, you have it. That's definitely having it. I mean, admittedly, I get both those off if I Wrath, which I very well might do at some point, and I do have Lifelink to get stuff back. I'm at 20, he's at 19. It's not like we're out of the game, certainly, but it was not ideal. Dark Confidant, short. Send for 2, seems good. Go up to a 2/2. Well, we can Kokusho next turn, I believe. Not the best, but not the worst. Get in for 2. Game is far from over. He hasn't played anything super scary yet. He reveals... Oh, he got lucky. He revealed a land. Tetsamok, sure. A little ways away from Tetsamok. That's still a good card. Gonna counter up everything, sure. It's in for 3. Yep. Okay. I draw land. And I think I still play Kokusho. 1, 2, 3. Maybe not. I guess he's going to probably Tetsamok next turn. God, do I play Kokusho into Tetsamok? Well, I guess if I play Kokusho, he can't really Tetsamok next turn. Is the problem for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I went out Kokusho. I think that's fine. Makes it hard. Makes his life hard with the Dark Confidant too. Goes to 12. He gets Toxic Deluge short. I forgot to play my land. Oh my god, that was a huge punt. Oh my god. What is this doing in hand? I could have activated Hangerback Walker. That's the reason I didn't attack with him. Alright, well, what's he going to do? Is he just going to play Tetsamok anyway? He might. No, he plays Ojutai instead. Sure. Okay, prey counter on him. Yep, makes sense to me. Come on. We need another thing. Okay. Well, this is a pretty good one, at least. If I make him discard Tetsamok, I'm gonna laugh. Nope, just 2 lands. Well, that was, that's what you call bad luck. Alright, these 2 can get in. Blocks short. Takes 5, huh? That's risky business. Okay. I'm interested. This time I intentionally didn't play the planes because I can activate without it. I think Tetsamok play kills him. So I don't think that's the right play for him. So if he Tetsumox, he gets to kill this, this, and this. I'll tap this, make 4 1/1 flyers. Even if he doesn't attack with anything, I could attack with them all. He'll have no blockers because he'll have used up all his mana. He'll be at 1 life from killing Kakusho, and then he'll die. So I don't think Tetsumox is what he wants to do. I think Tetsumox would actually be a super bad play. I don't know how he gets around the fact that he just can't play Tetsumox, in fact. But I don't know, he might have good stuff in hand. I mean, obviously I made him discard 2 lands. Alright, he passes, short. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot to put the counter on. Well, I'm going to attack with both of these, obviously. Keep forgetting to activate this like an idiot. Alright, so he's going to go to -1 life. Yes, he didn't block. Maybe he doesn't know how Kakusho works. Alright, well, we got there. That one was a little yucky. Maybe we're the aggro deck. It doesn't feel like it, but it felt a little bit like it there. I guess he does have a lot of kill spells. Maybe I should just bring in Godpharaoh's Gift. We haven't really been hitting our 6-drops. I guess we hit Kakusho. I don't know. I still think I just run it back. I don't think anything here is that good against him. Yeah, he misplayed that pretty badly. Well, we have our Wormcoil, Hangerback Walker, 2 removals. I think it's good enough. Hero's Downfall can remove a Planeswalker if he has one. Okay. Maybe we'll get up to Wormcoil eventually. Got 1 mana. Bob gets him. That's pretty good. Probably just cast that here if he can. Looks like he can. Looks like he doesn't. No, he does not. Okay. Alright, I mean, I guess that's fine. I'm just going to Hero's Downfall that, which doesn't feel great, but it's fine. Or I can play mine and minus on his thing. This is the riskier play. Does kill his thing, and I get to get in at her. I think I do it. And I'll tack her down by 1. And then I have Heroes down for Ravenous Chupacabra, hopefully to follow that up, assuming he doesn't have a removal here. He has nothing. Does he have Counterspell? Like, what does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm going to plus. Okay. And then on his upkeep, I'm going to Hero's Downfall. That way, if he does have a counter, he has to tap out for it. Okay. You got it. Bounce my Liliana probably. Yep. Seems good. Imdatarak is pretty strong against me, but no him here. It's in for 2, short. 1, 2, 3, 4. Better start playing out some white in case I need it. Could trade with the Chupacabra. I think it's better to get the Liliana started, and that brings him to an 0-1, so not like he can actually attack into me anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, white. Oh, he has something big? No, just 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, something big. Frost Titan. Oh, that's pretty good. Land tapped. Whenever Frost Titan becomes the target of a spell or ability, an opponent controls counter that unless he or she pays 2. So, good news and bad news. Oh wait, this gives me enough, right? That was actually really good news. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can evoke this, target here, pay the 2. I think that's the play. Okay. Kill that. Get a plus here. I'm going to leave both lands in hand because I don't want to discard them to his Hymn to Turok that I know he has. So this time I'm actually intentionally avoiding playing lands. Okay, he has some other big threat. Tetsamok, sure. I probably actually just Wormcoil next turn. That's my guess. I mean, the other option is I could Ravenous Chupacabra, kill Tetsamok, but I think Wormcoil is probably better. Well, we'll see what he has. Maybe he has something to deal with Wormcoil. Killing it doesn't. Bouncing it, if he has another effect like Venser, like Mana War or something like that, would be pretty good against me. Him, well, that was pretty terrifying. He took the 2 that I'd mind losing the least, but admittedly, Ravenous Chupacabra is pretty good, so it doesn't feel great. He paid 1 mana. Did he suspend suspended Ancestral Vision? Sure. Plus here. I could plus on Tetsamok, I guess. Maybe that's just better, actually. I'm going to plus on Tetsamok, play out Kakusho so they would trade, then I can attack him with Wormcoil. Although maybe he just trades with Wormcoil anyway. Let me think. Yeah, I think that's better. Get some deeps in while I can. Maybe I should have attacked before that, just in case he blocked anyway. Okay, let's go. I guess I can now attack both, and I have to let her take 2, but I think that's alright. Oh, if he had a counterspell, that would be bad too, I guess. No counterspell, good. I mean, this also just puts him to dead on board if I attack with both next turn, or if Kakusho dies. So, I don't know. This puts him under a lot of pressure. This might have been the wrong line. Thing in the ice, sure. I mean, I guess if he has enough instants and counterspells here, that'd be pretty good. Attacks with both at her. So I could just take it. I could also just block here. I mean, I definitely don't just take it, I guess. I definitely would block at least here. Then I can Chainer's Edict, and if he wants to not lose, he would have to sack this one. I think that might be the best. And then force the chump on Thing in the Ice. I guess it's the same damage either way, although this makes it so that I think I block like this actually. Well, I guess I gifted him the ability to stop her from ulting. Yeah, let's block like that. Okay. Well, let's start with Chainer's Edict here. He's thinking a lot. feel like we have this. I feel like it was close, but I feel like we're going to win this one. Okay, he kills that one. That's the right move. Okay, English Unmaking on this one. Oh, he has something. What does he have? Oh, he's Spell Queller. He Spell Queller's the English Unmaking. Alright, well, that's not the worst, I guess. Okay, make it small. Attack in with both. Needs to block at least one. Just blocks that one, sure. Goes to 3. I'll cast this one here. Probably should have blocked with both in retrospect, but I don't know. He's got 2 more turns on his Suspend card. I don't know what over there would do it. Wrath wouldn't be bad. Although we can't use the one Wrath I know about. Yeah, let's say X3 is just going to kill him. Sweet! Well, that was a close one, but we did come out ahead. So we're 1-1 going into our third and final game. Sweet. That kind of looks like this. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I don't think there's anything I want to change too badly. I think I just play it again. Hitting the white feels hard, but we also always seem to keep doing it. Like we seem to keep getting to the Liliana and English Unmaking when we eventually need to. Deck feels slow. I think that's the biggest thing. Slow, grindy Planeswalker deck is what it feels like. This is a really tempting keep, but it is like, God, it feels, I think I have to keep it, but I'm not happy about it because I have no turn anything play right now. I need to draw a land in the next 2 turns or so, or otherwise it's just a non-game. So, possible I should have mulliganed, but I really like everything I have going here. Liliana the Last Hope is really powerful. 2 removals and a Wrath. So, oh, another black deck. What does he have? Inquisition, sure, probably takes Liliana. Four or less? No, 3 or less. So he can't take these 2. He can only take these. Knowing about the Wrath is going to make it a lot worse. Yep, he takes Liliana. And smartly. That's a smart move. Alright, well, black. Gifted Aetherborn. Okay. He goes to 19. Yeah, so he's black-green on black-white. And he just plays a Mana Rock, sure. Sure. Well, I'm going to slam him to Turok here. Sarkhan and Lavaclar reaches, yep. Can't already do red though with the star, so it's not like you can't do it at all. Don't think I hit well with that, probably. Searches for tomorrow, so he's just ramping here. Another black. Right. Maybe he's like Planeswalker only. I can see that, I guess. Land. I'm not gonna play Ravenous Chupacabra out without a target, I don't think. Unless I can be sure that he's just Planeswalker only. Which I do think is possible, but maybe not likely. Oh, maybe he is. Alright. Sure. And I'll just kill her here. Maybe he is Planeswalker only. Well, that'd be pretty annoying. That'd be pretty annoying for a mostly removal-based deck. Well, I'm gonna jam this out. I'm gonna Blackwalker X2. Get in. 13 short. Deranged Hermit. Okay, so he does have creatures. Tax in. Yeah, I'll take that. You got it. So I could Wrath here. I could also target kill one of his guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't think I'm that scared of losing yet. But I also don't think I can attack in with anything, so I guess I just leave them both back on defense, play down Chromatic Lantern, and figure I'll put a counter on Hangerback Walker. Does he pay? That's the big question. He does pay. Interesting. Alright, seems good. Goes to attacks. Just passes, sure. Make that a 3/3. Yep, I think I'm just going to make it a 4/4 and then Wrath. I guess I should have attacked with the lifelinker first, actually. Not gonna probably matter, but could be the wrong move because of that. I mean, I have superior board presence, but he has 3 cards in hand and a lot of mana, and I don't have very much, so. Got a lot of creatures that kill other creatures, although Shriekmaw maybe should come out given that he's black. Oh, he has a bunch of non-black targets that he's shown me already, though. I could have played a land there, but there's no real reason to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess maybe if I wanted to... No, actually I could still evoke plus do this if I really wanted to. Okay. Swamp. Alright. I'm getting a little flooded. Keep swinging in. Could definitely still lose this. Maybe I will just slam Shriekmaw. Just because it puts him on like a 1-turn clock, and then I also think this is not a May too. So if these weren't black or artifact, I'd be in trouble. But they are artifacts, obviously, so it didn't trigger on me. So I think I'm pretty good now. He has to have something here that's pretty big. I think he could just have a sweeper or something, but I don't know. Hasn't shown me much. When did he reveal a Huntmaster? Oh, that was what he flipped off of Liliana. He's playing something here. Olivia, that's pretty good against us. I mean, I can kill it, but still pretty good. I think it kills Shriekmaw here. I think that's the right thing for it to do. Yeah, it's going to kill Shriekmaw. Then it's going to die. Then he's going to go to 1. Okay, draw, I get another land. Well, I'm get super flooded. I guess he's kind of flooded too. Okay, Ravenous Chupacabra. Yep. Get in for 4. Play out a land. Pass turn. Is that 1 life? Can he stabilize and win? No, he can't. That's the answer is no. All right, well, that worked out okay. The Wrath was very good. Got that sweet hangerback value. I think I'm just going to run it back. I didn't see too much. The only thing I was thinking is... I mean, he does have a bunch of black creatures, so maybe Shriekmaw is just not that good. Maybe I should just run something other than Shriekmaw. Put in the Drana for the aggro. I could put in a Skin Render too, would be fine. Or Whip. This guy's good at clearing little guys, so maybe he's better than Kukusho here. Because he did have at least lots of little creature synergies. Yeah, I think Massacre Worm might make sense here. We might go down, either go down Kakusho, or I could just go down Shriek Maw and just run more top end. Wouldn't be the worst. Might make my draws a little awkward is what I'm worried about. But I could just do this. I'm worried about Shriek Maw because he has a bunch of, he does have some non-black creatures it looked like, but it looks like he has a lot of black creatures, so might not be the best. I'll do this. I won't take out Kakusho. That would make my girlfriend cry. That would make Melissa very sad, I think. Alright. Keep. Ramping towards Massacre Worm. Pass turn. Oh, we're almost at Massacre Worm. We don't have that much else to do. We do have some kill spells, which is kind of nice. Freebooter, sure. Probably takes Chainer's Edict? I don't even know. Chainer's Edict's the only one that makes sense to me. Toxic Deluge is scarier, but if I have to, I'm basically by taking Chainer's Edict, I don't get to fire it off next turn and get back whatever he takes. Yeah, there's literally just nothing. So like, even if he could take both of these somehow, I have a Massacre Worm coming up in a couple turns, so he can also take a Lantern if he wants, but again, I'm just going to get back with Chainer's Edict, so it doesn't really matter. Chainer's Edict, I think, is the only reasonable play, because it's a tempo play. It cuts me down. Yep, he does take Chainer's Edict. It, like, slows me down a little bit. Ravenous Chupacabra. Pass turn. Well, I might just wait and Ravenous Chupacabra him. I probably will. I'll probably slam Chromatic Lantern into Ravenous Chupacabra, unless he plays a bunch of things onto the board, which I would not expect him to do, given that he knows about my Toxic. Yep, just cultivates. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, probably Ravenous Chupacabra. I think the other option was Massacre Worm, but also not sure. I'd have to wait an extra turn for that. Could be bad. Okay. Black, green, red, ramp. Super interesting. I guess it doesn't really matter what I play. Maybe I probably shouldn't have played that because that tells him I drew a land for turn. But whatever, it's fine. Alright, pass turn. So we are going to get to Massacre Worm mana. Not next turn, but the turn after. So if he plays a threat here, I probably Toxic Nissa, yeah. Okay, so this one, oh, I guess I could Toxic and kill this, huh? Is this... So I could Toxic and kill them both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I Chupacabra here, kill the land. Garrick, alright, so he is like a Planeswalker deck pretty much. Okay, that's pretty good for him. And he gets in for 5 more, is that right? Yep, looks like it. Alright, then I need to decide what I want to do. My gut says I Elspeth. Until end of turn, lands you control. So what does this guy do? He can create a 1/1 wolf token. He can sacrifice a creature, search his library for a creature card, reveal it and put it in his hand. That's not bad. Creatures you control gain +X/+S and trample until end of turn. Can't do that one. He can only do the -1 or the +1. So he can create a wolf token, or he can search his library, but that kills him. So he probably just creates a wolf token. Yeah, I think I Elspeth here. Right? Then I can Massacre Worm like next turn and then have like the protection up of having all these little token dudes and these, you know, trees not being able to... Does this have trample? No, it's just a 5/5. Yep. Also, if she makes it into a 5/5, I can always minus here and just kill the tree, which feels pretty good. What does the minus on this person do? She can do it already. Whenever a land enters battlefield, you may draw a card. She might just ult now, honestly. I feel like this guy's got a plus. He's got something. Tireless Tracker, sure. Does he have land? If he doesn't have land, that's probably a bad play. No, she emblems. Oh, he does have land, I bet. Yep, land. So that's going to grow to be a... Yeah, alright. Does Skysail Freebooter get in or does it not get in? It does. It gets in at face even. Alright, sure. Seems good. I think he forgot to activate Garrick, which is probably a punt. So what do I do here? Well, I'm going to swing all these tokens in. I think probably at Garrick. Well, I could do 2 and 1, huh? That's probably the better thing to do. Attack. Nissa. Garrick. Garrick. Nissa, Garrick, Garrick. Alright. Looks good to me. Attack in. Does he let them both die? If he doesn't, he's going to lose his Tireless Tracker and take a bunch of damage. Okay, so he blocks the one that's coming at Nissa. That sounds right to me. So, oh, maybe not. Does he just let them both die? I mean, that's totally fine with me, too. Oh, he just lets them both die. All right. No more of those guys. I mean, I guess that's... He had the read on the play, because that is... I mean, I don't know if that's the right or wrong thing to do, but it's definitely the thing to do to keep him from losing the Tireless Tracker this turn, because now he can break a clue in response. Which he should do right now. Okay, he did it. He figured it out. Yep. Okay, I'm going to get back Chainer's Edict. He's going to have a creature next turn, otherwise I can just Chainer's Edict him, but let's make a bunch of 3/3s. Okay. Maybe I should have played land. Doesn't really matter since I can't use it here, but... We have a pretty big board presence, but he has a lot of card draw and a lot of cards in hand. That's the disadvantage. Sure, Huntmaster, I like it. It's a 2/2. Also seems reasonable. Guess it protects pretty well against the toxic, or not the toxic, doesn't protect well against toxic, protects well against the Chainer's Edict effect. Tassiger, sure. Land, short. How many minus is this? So I have a couple options here, depending on how I think this game is going to play out. I can plus again and then minus the turn after and just have a giant horde of flying creatures. And that's relatively likely to win me the game. When does he flip? He flips if you don't cast a spell, which I guess he could intentionally do. Land. So I could keep plussing. The other option is I could just minus. It would only kill 2 of his guys, but it would still kill 2 of his guys. I think minus might be the right play. Just go aggro, leave like one creature back to block or something. Okay. 1, 2, Bloodghast. I guess I should have maybe attacked first. I'm actually going to keep these guys back for right now. Yeah, I guess I Chainer's Edict here. He's just going to kill the wolf token, but that seems fine. What you got? The problem is this Toxic Deluge does not look good against our board of 1/1s. Okay. He's thinking a lot. Paying costs. He must be doing something. Definitely has a lot more cards than us. Yeah, maybe just plussing repeatedly was the correct line. Something big it looks like. Wormcoil Engine. Sure. That's fine. Well, it keeps him in the game for a long time. I also can't currently kill it with Toxic because I'd have to -6. I mean, I can't just kill it with Elspeth, obviously, but can't kill it with Toxic. Probably just flashback Chainer's Edict on him. Yeah, let's... Is that 7? Is that right? I think flashback Chainer's Edict is what I want to do. Flashback Chainer's Edict here. See what he wants to sack. If he wants to sack Huntmaster or Wormcoil. Sacks Wormcoil, gets the tokens. That's what I figured. +3. Still not attacking in here, but that's fine. 7. Yeah. Pass. Kind of a tricky game because he's got a lot of card advantage. And this flips, deals 2 damage or 2 damage, right? So I could still -3 if I want to next turn. We'll see what he has. My thought is next turn I might play Toxic X3, basically attacking everything. Maelstrom Pulse. Well, crap. Does that just win the game for him? I think it does. Well, I didn't expect that. So he has an answer, and that's game. Wow, I thought we still had control of that game. I did not expect the Maelstrom Pulse. Well, good game. That still felt like a pretty good winnable matchup. I like how it was played. It played out for the most part. Is there anything I want to change? Not really. I really liked how that played, other than my loss at the end. Yeah, let's run it back. I think our draw was a little awkward. I think that's the reason we lost. I guess I could run Selfless Spirit again if I really wanted to. He has a Wormcoil also. Anguish and Making would work well against that. Shriekmaw still seemed bad. He had a bunch of black creatures. Maybe I just actually, maybe I bring in Drana and go down something just to help pressure Planeswalkers. But I don't even know what I would go down. In general, the Wraths did seem slightly worse for me than for my opponent. But maybe that's just, that might have been an anomaly. Could go down like Bloodghast, although it is nice that it can just be a repeated threat that can threaten Planeswalkers. Maybe there's just not room for Drana. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should side anything in? I'm feeling pretty comfortable, but yeah, well, too late. Yeah, I think this is keepable. I mean, we need another white mana, right? And then it becomes really good. Feels a little bad to run out Gifted Aetherborn when I might end up Toxicking, but well, that's a good card too. We now have another 3-drop option. Really need white mana just to turn on Elspeth, and then I feel really good about this game. Not likely to find white mana because we don't run that much of it, but if we did, I would feel super good. Okay. Found black mana. Well, I'm going to play the white in the off chance that I do draw white next turn. Black mana is not terrible either. We do need to get up to 6 to play this Elspeth. Would be good. Okay, he plays something maybe. Just to cultivate. Alright, well that's not going to pull out the hero's downfall. Unfortunately, we're not doing a little bit more, but that's alright. Yeah, the land is a little janky. I should have drafted slightly better fixing, I think. Right. Got a forest, and it's going to play a swamp next turn. That's what's in hand. Another good card, but not playable here. Get in, pass turn. Goes to 16, I'm at 24. Sure. Well, there's only 2 cards you can take. Toxic Deluge or Hero's Downfall. Probably takes Hero's Downfall would be my guess. Because that's pretty good against this deck. But if he has a lot of creatures to play out, I guess he could take Toxic. What he sees is a hand that he probably can't beat if I get the mana, but I probably just won't get the mana. Like, I gotta get to either 6 mana or a second white. And neither of them are looking super likely right now. And he did play down this swamp, so I can uncheck that. Even the same art, so I can tell it's the same one. Alright, he takes Toxic, interesting. What does he have here then? Does he have a token producer or something? He has Thrun. Oh, I guess, I gotcha. Oh, land, attack in. Thrun should not block here since he has Regenerate. But he probably has a... Well, I guess if he has a Planeswalker, it doesn't do him any good because I just have Hero's Downfall. I was going to say, he probably has a Planeswalker here that he can protect with Thrun. Oh, Sword. Ooh, which sword is this? Well, this is going to be rough. Sure. White and red. So he doesn't have protection from... Oh, that makes me feel stupid for attacking. That's alright, though. Come on, something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nixilis. Let's... Can't destroy a creature here, so let's plus. Scrap Heap Scrounger. Alright, well, that's not what we needed. Do I attack, or do I stay back and block? The thing is, he's just going to hold up the mana. I'll just attack. He might just kill Nixilis now, but I guess that's fine. It's like Nixilis was a save 6 life if he does. Well, it makes more sense why I took the Deluge. White mana off the top. Come on, one time. Untaps. He has... Oh, he activates Raging Ravine to get in even more damage. Alright. Sounds good. Oh, and both go at face. Interesting. I go down to 7. Alright. Sure. I see. Well, gotta have it this time. Black. I can play Worm Coil down. Or I could Hero's Downfall plus Scrap Heap Scrounger. Let's play Worm Coil. Lose a life, draw a card, Damnation. That feels pretty good. I should have done that first. Maybe I would have even done that this turn. Well, let's pass and see what he does. Another land. I'm at 1 life. But I have 2 lifelinks in play. If he has Bald, he just wins, right? Zealous Conscript, sure. I think that's just game 2. Well, I don't know how I could have played that any better. That's just, he had it all and we kind of got stuck on white. Unfortunate. I should have held up Hero's Downfall, I guess. GG's. Well, we went 1-2. I think we actually should have probably won both the matches that we lost in terms of our deck being better than theirs, but doesn't mean it always works out that way. There is variance. And our fixing was really bad, legitimately. Like, we would have won that last game super easy if we had the second white, but we didn't. All right, well, don't have time for a second one tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.